welcome to drmom.com.
Hey, Dr. Mom here. Thanks for joining us. Today I have my daughter. Do you want to say your name?
Jaden.
And Jaden is going to help us practice some mindfulness techniques today. We have focused on March mindfulness this month because mindfulness is such an important part of growing and healing throughout our life journey. And it's something that we've been trying to embrace a little bit more here in our American culture. And sometimes it gets confusing as to what exactly it is and how exactly to do it. So I really wanted to focus March on mindfulness so you could learn more about what it is and how to do it. And Jaden's joining me today because she wants to show that mindfulness is not just for adults and mindfulness is not just for kids. Mindfulness can be for anyone that's willing to give it a try and make it a practice in their lives. And so Jaden has been practicing mindfulness not just at school, but also at home with me. And so she's going to show some of her skills that she's learned so she can have this mindfulness practice in her life. And we're actually going to do some together. So I wanted to share with you one way if you're just kind of starting out with mindfulness and you're not sure exactly how to incorporate it. I've talked a lot in my vlogs and blogs this month about different practical ways to do it. But here's another one. I have here, it's called Growing Mindful, Mindfulness Practices for All Ages. It's a 52 card deck. This one was created by Mitch Ablett and Chris Willard, and it's through a Pesci Publishing and Media Company. And so there are a bunch of different ones that you could find on Amazon, or you can Google it. I have other mindfulness decks as well. Some are in particular for kids, some are in particular for teens. There's so many different ones. So you can give it a peek and see if any of them are ones that you would be interested in. But this helps to kind of guide you if it's hard to think of something off the top of your head about how to incorporate mindfulness in your life. And so what I asked Jaden to do before we started the video today was pick out 4 cards. And what we're going to do today is we're just going to show you, we're going to walk you through how we practice mindfulness. Sometimes we do it at night, sometimes we do it in the morning, and sometimes we do it when we're stressed out. So we'll pick a card, and typically Jaden's the one that will pull it out, and then I will read it and we'll practice it together. So if you'd like to go ahead and join in with us, please do. If not, if you just want to watch and see what it might look like and observe, that's totally fine too. So Jaden, do you want to read the first card or do you want me to?
I want to choose.
Okay, put your legs down. Go ahead, choose. Tell us which one we're going to start with.
This one.
Okay, I need you to put your legs down, please. Like this. Thank you. All right, which one is this one? Can you read it to us?
The Rainbow Connection.
Okay, what is it asking us to do?
Gaze around the room. Can you spot one of every color in the rainbow?
Okay, so this card is asking us to tap into our sense of sight. And mindfulness comes from really tapping in to one of our senses so that we can feel grounded and be more present and in the moment. Okay, so the Rainbow Connection. Okay, this is asking us to gaze around the room and see if we can spot one of every color of the rainbow. So we're gonna quietly tap into our sense of sight, and we're gonna look around our room here. We're in our living room, and we're gonna see if we can quietly find one of every color. And I'll encourage you, wherever you are, as long as you're not driving or operating a vehicle, to go ahead and try to do this with us.
Done.
Okay. I found one of every color. Did you?
Mhm.
Yeah. Another way that you could use sight to really focus in on the present, the here and now, is what I call window watching. I've used window watching with teens, children's, adults, and myself. And what we do with window watching is we simply look out the window and we choose a color. Maybe I choose blue and a number. Maybe I choose 8. And I look outside the window and I try to find, quietly focusing simply on my sight, I try to find 8 blue things that I can see out of my window. And the first few usually are a little bit easy, and then you start to notice that you really have to take time to pay attention to find the others of that same exact color that you chose. So that's one that you could give a try, whether you are 5, 15, or 50. All right, let's see our next one, Jay. Do you want to read it or do you want me to?
I want to do hot chocolate.
All right, so Jaden chose hot chocolate. Do you want to read it or do you want me to?
All right.
All right, go for it.
Hot chocolate. Quietly breathe in through your nose as a smelling of a mug of hot chocolate. Exhale by blowing through your mouth as if you are cooling it off. And if you don't like chocolate, pick a different favorite food.
Yes, so we both like hot chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to smell the wonderful aroma of the hot chocolate in our cup. And then we are going to blow because our hot chocolate is a bit hot, and so we need to cool it off. And hot chocolate is one that you may have heard of if you do have children, because hot chocolate is a fairly common one. All right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to give this a try for about 30 seconds. And this is really focusing on our breath. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Good.
What did your hot chocolate smell like?
My chocolate. Chocolate.
Yeah? Was it like sweet smelling or sour?
Sweet.
It was sweet smelling? Yeah. For mine, I could smell like a little bit of sweetness, but also like a little bit of bitterness.
What's been?
Bitterness. Chocolate has a little bit of sweet and bitter to it. It's like not, it's like a little tart, but not super, and it's not sweet. It's a little bit more bland. That's what I smell. I'll move you to honey. All right, let's see what the next one is. Do you want to read it or do you want me to? Okay.
Child's eyes. Look around with fresh eyes and beginner's mind, even if it's a place you know well. Keep looking until you discover something you haven't noticed before.
This is a cool one. So Jaden and I have not done this one together before. So what do you think, Jaden? Should we give it a try?
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, whether you're at home or someplace else, again, as long as you're in a safe place to give this a try, go ahead and take about the next 30 seconds, 30 to 45 seconds or so, and look around you. This is tapping into your sight. Look around you and really get curious. Curious about what you see. Up and to the left. It's okay if your mind wanders and you get distracted. Just notice that. And then bring it back to your sight, your attention, your focus. Back to your sight.
Mommy, there's a crack in the ceiling.
There are cracks in the ceiling. Look up to your right. See what you observe with your sight. You can look down. What do you see, Jay?
There's cracks in the ceiling and the television has marks on it from Jackson touching it, and the black box doesn't have blocks in it. It has toys in it, like Mad Max and stuff. And the floor is like shaky.
From the laundry?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wonder what you noticed. Back at wherever you are. Something that you may have noticed around you that you simply did not notice before because you weren't super tuned in to your sight and your surroundings. This is another simple way to be here in the present moment. Recognize if your thoughts go off track, travel someplace else, or if there's chaos in your mind. To gently notice it and then gently pull yourself back to your sight and observe what's around you. Ready for the next one?
Yeah, this one's called Heartfulness. And it says place one hand palm in your other hand.
Palm up.
And then place both over your heart.
Like this.
Close your eyes. Notice sensations. Notice emotions as you take 3 deep breaths.
Breathe in your nose. And lift your eyes. Bring yourself back. Pull in your sight. Look around you. What did you notice in your body, Jaden?
I was like warm.
You were warm. I noticed I had some tension in the back of my neck. That was pulling on my neck a bit. Yeah. What did you notice, whether you're at home or someplace else? Just gently notice that maybe you didn't realize your body was experiencing before. We hope that you get a chance, or you took the chance already, to practice some of these mindfulness techniques with us. This last one that we did, you don't have to focus on breathing in and breathing out while you're paying attention to your body sensations. In fact, often when I'm introducing new techniques to someone that hasn't done mindfulness techniques before, if we're focusing on body sensations, we usually just start with the focus on the body sensations and don't also focus on the breath while we're doing that. So if that feels different for you or uncomfortable, you don't have to do that. Sometimes it can cause distraction. And if you notice that it's causing distraction for you, just focus on the breath, or just focus on the way your body is feeling and experiencing the sensations. Okay? You're not going to do it wrong. Expect the distractions, expect your brain and your thoughts to kind of go off. That's normal. We're human. Okay? So we hope this was helpful. Questions, comments, leave that below. And we look forward to next time.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Bye.
DrMom.com does not constitute a client-patient relationship and claims no clinical responsibility for any information presented on this channel. Please seek out a therapist in your area if you would like to pursue individual clinical support.